you guys know already. If you're new, welcome. Join the family. I'm extremely hyper today. This is what happens when I drink hot chocolate in the mornings. I don't usually have it, so my system is not like ready. I am doing the power of makeup video, so I'm going to do half of my face with makeup. Also, I'll be answering questions that I've found, as well as people's asked me. Let's do the first question while I look for my eyebrow pencil. What country am I from? What country do I look like I'm from? Because a lot of people ask me this one question. I am from Jamaica. I was born in England. I'm Jamaican descent, which means, for those of you who don't know, my mother is born in England. My grandma is born in Jamaica. It's hard for me to multitask, so I don't know how I'm going to do this challenge thing. But yeah, I'm going to do it for you guys. Next question. Sorry, I was sitting on my phone. Are you married? I am married to God before I'm married to man. No, but seriously, am I married? No. And in order for a man to marry me, he has to look into God to find me. So, I'm not married yet. But I will be in due time. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I did want to rush marriage. Not rush marriage, but I wanted to get married, so like, where's my husband, where's my husband? Though I still want marriage and I still want to know who my husband is, I still, you know, not every girl's dream, I don't want to speak for every girl, but most girls' dreams are, oh, who's my husband? Start a family, live happily ever after sort of thing. I don't want to live in a facade or create a facade and then be let down. So it will naturally happen. My husband will come, and after speaking to some of my friends who are married, they say don't rush it. Why did I start YouTube? Ooh, girl. Yeah, there was a point in my life where I just felt very low. I felt alone. I felt like I was in a room full of people, but I didn't know anyone. Or I was in a room full of people and I was by myself. I couldn't connect with anyone, if that makes sense. I went through, I don't like to indulge in the word of depression, but I went through a stage where, I don't know, like I was rejecting everyone, and only some people were able to be close to me, and I'd hurt others. It wasn't purposely done, but I would hurt others because I didn't know self-love, if that makes sense. I knew self-love, but I didn't know self-love, if that makes sense. I knew that I had to care for myself, but I didn't know what direction to turn. It was just my outlet, my escape from reality, if that makes sense. So that's why I started YouTube. Next question. Can I sing? Everyone can sing. It's just about vocal training. I believe I can blend with others, but I mean, I guess I can sing. Do you want to hear? Next question. 8. What are your goals in life? My goals are to be successful, to show my daughter what life is about, and achieving what you put your mind to, regardless of what society wants to deem as being the conventional way of doing things. By the way, guys, all I done was draw my eyebrows on and conceal them. So this is when it's done, this is when it isn't. Fun fact, I've never threaded or done my eyebrows in my life before. The most I've done is when I was like 14, I've plucked them, because people used to call me Whoopi Goldberg because I never used to have eyebrows. my mum pushed me out and left the eyebrows behind. So what I used to pluck them so that they can grow thicker. Next I'm gonna put foundation and I'm gonna do concealer. Next question. Do you still go to school? I do still go to school. I go to an open university that I can study from home and also look after my daughter, and that's what I've been doing. I love it. Some people say that you need discipline in order to study at home. I believe that they are correct. Sometimes you fall off, sometimes you don't, but I'm doing legal. And yeah. What are your YouTube goals? Okay, so my YouTube goals are to increase my subscribers, to make a family of people who also enjoy not only me but the things that I love. Oh, by the way, I'm using INSPIREDBYNAE banana powder. For people who know me, I'm always a person that loves giving back. So for example, when I get 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving back. I will be giving giveaways. I will be, if you're in the local area, I live in London, I would be coming to your house and dropping off a giveaway. Like, I love the whole thought of giving back to people and making other people smile before myself, because I know that I'm on the other side. Like I said, I went through a small minor depression or setback, but I'm on the right path. And just to know that I can make someone else happy, I look a bit mad. Sorry, I'm setting my face. But yeah, just to know that I can make someone happy, that makes me happy. And I can go to bed at night thinking, you know what, Janae, it isn't about you. It's about making others happy and you're just doing you. What is your middle name? My middle name is Imani. So yeah, that's my middle name. Most embarrassing thing you've done in high school? Oh gosh. Shout out to my mum, yeah, but my mum used to do my hair in single plaits and I used to do athletics. Yes, I was way skinnier than this, but my mum always used to push me in that element. She always wanted me to be big in whatever I do. I used to love doing cartwheels, and my single plait came out my head. It dropped on the floor. It's like, could you imagine doing a cartwheel and then running, and then your single plait is like way down the road and you're over here and your single plait is down the road. And I didn't know, and I just had bare people laughing. Or, oh my gosh, when I just wanted to start wearing weaves and wigs, and my mum was like, no, wear your single plaits, I'll do up your hair. And I was like, no mum, I'm experimenting, I want to be a big girl. And then I wear a ponytail. My mum fostered kids. She likes to foster kids, you know, if they need a better home and stuff like that. My mum would always take them in and house them and feed them and clothe them. And I used to say they were my brothers and sisters because we had loads of them come through the house. And there was this one girl, I remember thinking that she was my older sister. When everyone asks, she used to say, oh, that's my cousin. But then I used to be like, that's my sister, sort of thing. So yeah. And she put a ponytail on the back of my head, and I remember doing athletics, and if you've done athletics before, you have to do high knees and run on the spot, and I used to run like this, not knowing that when I'm doing this, the weave is coming off, it's getting looser and looser, and then when you sprint, the weave was down the road. Everyone was like, Janae, turn around. I didn't even feel no breeze on my head, and by that time my hair was like this short because my hair was so damaged. I don't know what happened, but it was in the process of growing, and I had this like little ponytail on the top of my head like this. And I kid you not, I turned around and I saw it and I was like, yo. So yeah, that's probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. What was your longest relationship? 7 years. Tea or coffee? I've never had coffee. I've gone into like a tea shop, coffee shop, whatever you call it, like a Starbucks or whatever. But I just don't like the smell of coffee. I can't stand it. So it would have to be tea for me, because I don't think I'd ever try coffee in my life. You never know, never say never, but I don't mess with coffee. I'm going to set my contour with my MAC Mineralizing Skin Finish in medium dark, sorry. My next question, pet peeve. My pet peeve would have to be when a beautiful guy comes up to you and tries to speak to you, and what comes out their mouth is utter rubbish. I don't like to see talent go to waste, and that is talent gone to waste. I live in an area where we speak slang, broken English, whatever you want to call it, street talk. I get it. Sometimes I don't speak 100% English, if that's what you want to call it, and sometimes I don't articulate myself in the best way. However, there's trying to help yourself and indulging in the hood. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then you feel like you have this confidence. As me and my best friend say it, you say it with your chest. And I would have to say dry lips. It sounds rude, but I hate dry lips. I cannot stand dry lips. Like, I've got dry lips because I'm doing my makeup, but there's dry lips and then there's dry lips. Like when this bit hangs down, or when here like is bare crispy. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel when your lip skin is like curled under? Like, don't you? I can't stand it. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really like having things that irritate me, if that makes sense. What is your ideal first date? Just to make me laugh and for us to have a good time. I don't care where we go. I've never been that girl to be like, yeah, how much money do you have? Yeah, da 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 da. Don't get me wrong. In order to even get me on a first date, you need to have ambition. You need to have drive. You need to have, you need to be optimistic in general. Like, you can't be coming to me with your negative self. Like, that aura messes with my aura. Don't do it. I wouldn't force you to spend money in order for us to go out. It's just for us to have a good time and for us to bond mentally. Yeah. How many languages do you know? By the way, guys, I'm now doing my lashes. These lashes are from Ardell. So yeah, and they are the wispy lashes. How many languages do I know? I know English, of course. That's my first language. I know somewhat about a bit of Italian. People say patois is not a language, but there's certain words in patois that you need to know and is not in the English dictionary. So yes, I do know patois. I'm currently learning Lingala. And for those who don't know what Lingala is, it's the language that Congolese speak. And I aspire to learn Spanish. How many kids do you want? Between 4 to 6. I currently have 1. So I've got 5 more to go. What does YouTube mean to you? A lot. YouTube to me is an art. It's an expression. I've always been into arty things. It's always been an outlet for me, if that makes sense, doing YouTube, because I wanted to have a platform where I can express myself. And that's why YouTube means a lot to me, because it's taken me from one element and brought me another, and it's allowed me to express myself so freely with the support of friends and family. And though there's other people, don't get me wrong, you would always find haters somewhere, but yeah. So I decided to use, this is the, what is this? The NYX lip liner in the color Brick House. Do you have any regrets in life? Probably falling out with friends. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I don't see it as regrets. I see it as lessons. So it teaches, I always try to learn from my mistakes. How many countries have you visited? Ooh, child. I have visited America twice, France many times. I've gone to France with my family. I've gone to France with my friends. I've gone to France with my best friends, my girls. I've gone to France countless of times. I'm going to France soon. Yeah, I've gone France to shop and come back. I've gone in one day. I've gone France. Oh, I've been to France. I've gone to Cyprus. I've gone to Jamaica. I believe Spain when I was younger. I've been to Portugal. And I'm in England. So 7 countries. Have you ever been in love? Yes, I have. With my daughter's father. Are you named after anyone? Yes, I am. Janae, my first name. My whole name is named after someone. Janae. The name Janae was named, I was named after a girl group back in the day. To this day I don't know who they are. But yeah, this girl group called Janae, but they were spelled Z-H-A-N-E. So my mum decided, well, I like that name, but I just can't remember it with the Z. So she chose to replace the Z with the J. So my name is Janae still, but it's spelled J-H-A-N-E. Imani. Imani was my sister. She was my eldest sister. My mum's firstborn. Unfortunately, she passed away before I was born. So, as a tribute, I guess, my name is Imani. Me and my sisters, we believe that if Imani was alive to this day, I wouldn't be here. And so, I'm Imani. So I'm Janae, but I'm Imani, if that makes sense. Well, I am Imani because that's my middle name, but you know. And my closest friends, some family members call me Imani, which leads me onto my surname, Ormsby Sherman. Ormsby is taken from my mum. Sherman is my dad's name. Combined is Janae, Imani, Ormsby Sherman. And finally, do you like joking a lot? I love joking a lot. Life is, yeah, I don't like people who are pessimistic, sorry. I can't take it. The constant feeling of being down, like it's so draining. Do you know it takes more muscles and more energy to frown than it does to be happy? Like, I just like waking up being happy. I like being joyful. Now I'm finally putting this in the center and just a little bit above here, which gives the ombre effect. I don't know why, I love doing it. It's almost like my day-to-day sort of lip. And this is the NYX lingerie in the color Baby Doll. Okay guys, so that completes the look. This is this side, which is clearly done up, obviously. You can see a big difference in my eyebrows, lashes, highlight popping, you know, my skin still got that glow, but this is the artificial glow, okay? That contour that sharpens my cheekbones, that is no longer prominent here. The foundation that smooths out my skin, where you know I have blemish. Put highlighter here also, but I didn't bring it all over to the nose because it's a bit dull. And then my lips. So yeah, and this is me with makeup, and this is me without makeup. So yeah guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and this Q&A which I have done. If you want your makeup done, please do give me an email. Please don't DM me on Instagram. I hardly go on my DMs. Please, please, please. My email down below. It will be there in the description box. Please, please, please email me instead, because I check my emails daily. I don't check my DMs. So yeah, thank you so much for your patience, so much for your views, your subscription, and I love you. I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay you, stay blessed, stay inspired. Love you. Bye. I was gonna say there's no tangles, but that wasn't really a tangle, it was just me with the twist. So it looks like